Hello everybody, Dr. Randy Wirtz in Thrive Chiropractic. Okay, today we're going to talk about issues with shoulders and shoulder injuries, and I'm starting to see more and more people with shoulder injuries. Now, these are very obvious. If you fell on your shoulder, or if you fall on an outstretched arm, it really jams your bone back up into your shoulder, or if you dislocated your shoulder, heaven forbid that happens, you'll find out that it dislocates more frequently. You're constantly having shoulder problems. The more it gets to be aging and more that you go on through life. But obviously there's some issues that they don't understand why their shoulders are an issue. And I find a big common problem with this, or what causes some shoulder problems, is when people sleep on their side. Because it pushes the shoulder joint up into the collarbone and in between the ribs and the shoulder blade. And we're just not designed to hold weight on your shoulder. We're designed to be able to move this around. So that's one thing that I see that's very common, okay? Either a shoulder injury, maybe from overuse, you fell on it, you fall on an outstretched arm, but definitely sleeping. And the people that are most confused are saying, I'm right-handed, why does my left shoulder hurt? And I find that sleeping on their side is a problem with that. So there's some possible causes. Let's look at some possible solutions to those people that have some shoulder issues. So when you sleep on your side, I'm gonna recommend that you actually sleep on your back. Now, if this is not comfortable for you, then maybe get a pillow, put behind your back, and lay 3/4 of the weight on it, so you're not using the full weight on your shoulder. And you can usually tell that it's a little bit awkward at first, but you'll start to see that your shoulder is not hurting so much. You got to keep your shoulder active too, or move it around if it's hurting. Now, one thing, if it is hurting, use ice. Half a bag of ice. Put some water in the bag of ice and put it right on the area of the shoulder, because if you're using it all day long and it's inflamed, you want to use ice. So, and no, don't use gel packs. That might make it cold, but gel packs are going to freeze the skin. I prefer ice and water because it really gets it really cold and it penetrates a lot deeper for 15 minutes. You'll start to notice it might feel like it's cold, but you're going to have the decreased swelling a lot too. Okay, now after that, you keep it moving. Do some exercises, some arm circles to keep it moving, because you don't want the shoulder to start developing scar tissue. And anytime a joint does not move in your body, it's going to start developing scar tissue. Ask anybody that's had their ankle broken and they had to have a cast on it for 8 weeks. They don't do that anymore, but they feel like their ankle's stiff. Same thing with your shoulder. If you're not moving it, it's going to develop scar tissue, and scar tissue is like bubble gum. Gets into the joint, and you need to keep it moving because you don't want that scar tissue to build up. Now, shoulder problems start out, they can be very small, and it's best to address them when they're very small, because what happens is they start to build momentum. So picture like a snowball. Small snowball is not going to do much damage, but once it starts rolling down the hill, it gains momentum, and it can result where you can't do it on your own. You're going to need maybe surgery as a result, or some type of physical therapy as a result. So as soon as you notice that your shoulder is becoming a problem, you can't do it, the ice isn't helping, you're doing some exercising, you're moving your shoulder around, you're stretching your shoulder, that's not working for you, by all means, go see a chiropractor that can help with extremity adjustments, because some of these problems can start from the shoulder, but they can also start from the neck. Because the muscle is really held together, our shoulder is really held together by muscles, and if the nerve supply isn't getting there as well, they need to check out the neck too. So it might not be an issue with the shoulder, it might be an issue with the neck, it might be both, but check with a chiropractor that does do extremity adjustments, so they can work on this too, or they can work on your neck, because they can go hand in hand as far as what you're doing. Hey, this was helpful for you. Please pass it on. And if you are one of those people that just don't know where to turn with your shoulder problems, that you might need somebody to talk to, I don't know if this is right for me, I don't know if chiropractic is right for me, by all means, give us a call. I'd be happy to set up a consultation just to discuss, hey, what are some possibilities, and maybe point you in the right direction. If it's with us, I'll let you know. And if it's not with us, I'll definitely say, hey, you might need to go see a physical therapist, or you might even have to go see an orthopedic surgeon to get this issue resolved. But I'll do my best to point you in the right direction as far as what you're coming in with. So, like I said, this was helpful. Please pass it on, share. If you do know somebody that has those shoulder issues, they'll thank you for it. And I want you to have the very best of days. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.